Greetings and welcome to the campus of Loma Linda University, the home of EXSEED. EXSEED is a program that in 13 years has trained more than 2,000 K-12 teachers in excellence in STEM experiential education. Hi, my name is Ron Carter. I am the provost of Loma Linda University and the director of EXSEED. This year's STEM conference, which features hands-on learning in design thinking, will be held on the Loma Linda campus from June 17 to 21. It is my joy to welcome Robert Henley, our new EXSEED Associate Director. Robert also serves as the Director of Innovation for the Florida Conference Department of Education and is the Director of the Florida Conference Innovation Lab at Forest Lake Academy. Robert is known for tirelessly bringing the future to today's classrooms. His passion is to provide students with an authentic fourth industrial revolution education. Robert, welcome. Please tell us more about what motivates you as an educator.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here and a pleasure to be a part of the team. I'm so excited about this summer. As far as my journey, it's been directed by God. I began a process of creating what we call a parallel educational system or shadow educational system for my son. We were challenged with the traditional classroom, and he really didn't thrive in that environment. And through, at first, robotics and the innovation, we were able to deliver him a customized experience based upon his passion and interest that went over a multi-year setting. That has led to me working for the conference office and establishing the Florida Conference Innovation Lab at Forest Lake Academy, and just empowering students to realize their dreams and the talents and the destiny that God has given them in the context, again, of competency-based education, and just providing them with real-world skills where they solve real-world problems. And it's been a tremendous journey, and we have so many stories of impact about how this program has impacted so many students. And so our goal is to implement this program as far and as wide as we can. Partner with VersaCare. They're really interested in seeing this program launch, and how EXSEED and Loma Linda fits into this. And right before COVID, the summer of 2019, we brought about 15 of my students out to Loma Linda to experience a week of research and design thinking and prototyping. And these young people worked alongside physicians and scientists from Loma Linda working on real projects. And one of the teams actually developed a prototype. And so that was such a powerful experience for the kids, being able to work in a real environment, and it broadened their horizons. And many of them continue that research journey, continuing to work with Dr. Davidson. And my youngest son was one of them, and he started a research project with Dr. Davidson. He continued doing that throughout his high school career, was able to parlay that into a scholarship and a lab at Oakwood University, and recently presented that research that he got started, a form of it, at the National Science Foundation's Emerging Researchers Conference. And I have story after story like that, and it wouldn't have been possible without the collective impact working with Loma Linda and the physicians to create that K-20 pipeline. And so we want to see what we can do to extend it to other schools.
That's fantastic, and I've had the privilege, along with the EXSEED team, to come down to Florida, to Forest Lake Academy, and to meet some of your students, some of your own children, and the work that they have done. It's exciting. The partnership, you had mentioned that VersaCare is a part, and this summer, through VersaCare grants and through the connections that we have, there would be grant opportunities that will be enhanced by coming to EXSEED. In addition to VersaCare partnering with us, the North American Division, Department of Education, are strong contributors and collaborators in designing our activities EXSEED. last summer, really got into innovation thinking, had some fantastic experiences that over the next couple of productions of this little video presentation, we'll give you more details about what happened last summer. So we invite any of you, particularly those for the first 10 years, to come back to EXSEED this coming summer. You know, when we think about the actual things that we'll be doing, I want to come back to you, Robert, to kind of give a promo on that. But, you know, terms like Scratch and Scratch Junior and Ozobots and Hummingbird kits and on down the line, Arduino's, Unity, a whole series of exciting different activities and materials that we will learn on and be very useful in the classroom in design thinking. Would you put your twist on it and say it in your way, Robert?
Sure, yeah. We want to encourage you or invite you to go on this journey where we are reimagining education. He mentioned those kits, and what we want to focus on is not just one-time STEM events. We want the multi-year journeys where the kids really learn how to innovate with those things. You know, innovation doesn't happen in a semester. It can't happen in a year. And so we want to expose these kids, provide them with a deep journey, a deep, rich experience for them to really learn how to use these things to create those experiences, those projects. We want them to create new works of knowledge, as Ellen White says so often in her book, Education. And so we want to take you on the journey, teachers, to really learn how to not just use these things, but to integrate them into your classrooms in such a way where you're creating these immersive experiences. Using design thinking, you know, teaching the kids empathy, how to solve real problems, not just projects, but real problems that impact our society. And that's where we're headed with this kind of education. And we've seen the impact that it's had for our children, our schools, and our communities. And so we want you to come and be a part of that, focusing again on devices or kits that actually the kids are able to produce stuff with. And so that's what we're hoping to do. We want to give you a deep dive in CAD and 3D printing where you're actually making things and not just using a 3D printer to pull something out the internet and print it. We want the kids designing, iterating, you know, through the process. So that's what we're wanting to do and equip you so that you can go back and be effective in your classroom.
Robert, that's an amazing presentation, and I'm excited. If you are not able to attend this summer, please talk to some of your colleagues who are STEM focused and encourage them to come. It'll be an amazing time. And in a few weeks, we'll send additional information. Thank you so very much, and God bless you.